The quest board in Sea of Thieves hit the community with a bang, but it seemed to fizzle out really quick. I don't even think people are still using them. If you don't know, the quest board allows you to take a piece of treasure, bury it on an island, collect the map for that treasure, then take it back to an outpost and post it to the quest board. This allows other players to pick up the voyage and go collect the treasure for themselves. I think this is a great addition because as pirates we like to bury and hide our own treasure. And that brings us to the first issue. For the most part, when people do hide treasure on an island, it tends to be small items like trinkets or empty chests. This makes a lot of players not even want to pick up a voyage from the quest board because they know they're probably not going to get that much gold. The second reason why I think people don't use it, because the voyages are tied to the server that you're on. So if that server shuts down, nobody actually gets the treasure. And yeah, sure, the game still gives you credit, but deep down we know nobody actually got to get that treasure. If I could make changes, the first thing I would do would be type out the voyages, like Gold Hoarder, Order of Souls, or Merchants. And by this I don't mean that it should only be treasure chests on a Gold Hoarder or only skulls on an Order of Souls, but more like if you have 2 treasure chests and 1 skull, then that one would register as a Gold Hoarder's map. Or if you have 2 skulls and 1 trinket, then that one would register as an Order of Souls map. This would give a little bit more incentive for emissaries to pick up these voyages. The next thing I would change would be to give some kind of rating system to the value of the voyage itself. So that way you could determine whether you wanted to go after a larger treasure hoard or a smaller treasure hoard, depending on the amount of time you have. To go along with determining the value of the maps, say you have a crew that buries treasure on one island. They take that one map and bring it back to the quest board. And then a different crew buries treasure across, let's say, 3 islands. They both post their voyage to the quest board and they both register as one map, but the first map with just 1 island won't be worth as much as the second one that has 3 islands. This would kind of give the opportunity for player driven voyages. Something that I think would completely fix it would be to make the quest board global. That would mean that a voyage that you put on the quest board could be picked up by somebody on the other side of the world. And it would also mean that the voyages wouldn't be tied to each server. So servers shutting down wouldn't actually lose the treasure, and you would know that eventually an actual person would get to dig up the treasure that you buried. Now I don't know if some of this is like technically possible, or if you would need like a dedicated server just to hold the voyages. I don't know how that works. Just some conversations I've seen on Twitter and some thoughts I had rolling around in my head. What do you think would fix the quest boards? Let me know down in the comments. And I've got a bunch of Sea of Thieves videos on the channel, just like this one. Take it easy. See you next time.